E aí pessoal, bem-vindo ao canal SrMeGustaGames. E hoje estamos começando aqui série nova no canal, que é o Assassin's Creed 3, galera. E vamos começar nosso jogo. Deixa eu vir no opções primeiro. Idiomas tá certo, legendas eu quero saber. Idiomas legendas tá certo, beleza. Eu quero gráficos. Está normal, vamos colocar no alto. Tela do jogo, tem uma coisa de legenda aqui. Eu acho que a legenda já tá, né? Sim, eu espero. Não, tem o geral ali, né? E galera, a gente tinha... Aqui ó, tá ligado, boa. A gente concluiu então no último o Assassin's Creed 1 e eu tinha falado que a história do Desmond a gente ia terminar. Esse é o último jogo que tem a história do Desmond, galera, e a gente vai começar ela aqui pra terminar o Desmond, pra gente continuar a nossa saga aí do Assassin's Creed. Essa aqui é a última então do Desmond, galera. Vamos iniciar a história e ver qual é que é. Vamos iniciar um novo jogo, Desmond.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching. Bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Caraca, que começo!
We're here.
Beleza, vamos começar jogando com ele? Ele tá mais estranho ainda, velho.
Let's go.
Tá, não posso correr. Interessante. Eita. Não há esperança. Caraca, ele tá muito estranho, velho.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Eu já posso correr? Eita, agora eu posso correr. Vamos, moleque. Achei que eu ia poder subir ali, velho.
I think we're here.
Bom, pelo menos ele falou alguma coisa, né? Porque até agora ele não tinha falado nada, cara. Aí, beleza, já posso pular. Parecia o símbolo do abstergo, né, velho? Sei lá. Ah, não, é um triângulo.
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
Eita.
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Ok, provavelmente.
Desmond, while you were visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Tá, por enquanto tá fácil isso aqui. Ah, aquele tutorialzinho de sempre, né? Vocês estão ligados que tem que ter.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
Tá, por enquanto aqui tá fácil. Só cuidado aí comigo, tá, amiga?
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Tá fácil. Que susto, cara. Achei que tinha errado. Boa, animal de teta. Puta, voltei aqui atrás, velho. Que mancada. Ô Desmond. Vamos conversar sobre ser burro? Sobre ser burro? Muito obrigado. Aê, garoto. Caraca, que pulo estranho, velho.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Caraca. Eu posso correr? É, acho que não.
Sir, everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Esse aqui, pra quem não sabe, galera, ele é filho do Edward Kenway, do Black Flag, tá?
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Desculpa aí, galera. Tô passando. Desculpa. Opa, foi mal.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
Haytham
Tell
Kenway.
you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far.
O melhor trabalho de gay.
Once, my father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't.
Caraca, velho, tá bonito o jogo, hein?
see him?
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Já posso ir?
Sir, Black Mall, that sick word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
Muita calma. Pronto. Ah tá, ninguém vai me ver aqui, é isso mesmo? Não tá, né? Caraca, meu irmão, ninguém vai me ver. Entendi. Cuidado. Aqui dá. Será que é eu que tenho que abrir? Que da hora, cara. Gostei desse esquema. Calma, eita. Não, é pra lá mesmo, tá certo. Bugada feroz, hein? Tem alguém acompanhando ele? Ou ele tá sozinho? Ele tá sozinho, de boa.
Hey, Ethan. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
O molequinho viu tudo, mano. Eu acho que melhor andar rápido. Desculpa aí, galera. Aí, boa. Dá licença, dá licença. Dá licença aí, meu amigo. que tá acontecendo aí, galera? Tá tudo bem? Caraca, meu irmão. Eita, tá sincronizando ali ainda, vocês viram?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
É a chave, será?
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, we'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Uma apresentação, sequência 1, uma apresentação mortal. Missão completa. Sincronização completa. Legal, boa, boa. Vai ter alguns segredos que a gente vai ter que descobrir ainda sobre esses caras. Eu não sei se vai contar na história, espero que sim. No livro conta bastante. No livro, na verdade, conta a história de Ethan. E não do filho dele, que eu não lembro o nome. Que vai aparecer futuramente aí no game. Então o livro é bem interessante para quem quiser ler, galera. Porque vai contar a história do Ethan. Como ele perdeu o pai dele, como o Edward foi morto. A irmã dele, é bem legal. Quem puder, leia um livro que vocês vão gostar bastante.
Some fresh air might do me good.
A moment to talk?
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, so perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal, more lurid. Who knows? But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
Ok. Temos um outro cara para interagir aqui.
Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness. I'll be observing the crew during the journey. We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind word.
Nice, já conversamos com os dois. Tem dois dados lá na frente que eu tenho que descobrir o que é. Será que é jogo? Ah, não vou jogar agora não, velho. Tem uma pessoa aqui que dá pra conversar.
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
Caralho, velho. Tomei um fumo agora. Vamos dar uma olhada na água. Cacete, tá bonito, hein, velho. Tá bonito demais esse game.
And then all will be well.
Are you sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Caraca, velho.
Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, man, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway? Look at how he...
Nossa senhora.
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
Legal, gostei. Nossa senhora.
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
he's thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about.
Toma-lhe.
Word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Nossa, tomou-lhe fumo.
I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself.
Caraca, toma ali. Mané. Fico... O medo do capitão, velho.
Good day.
Ok, o que eu preciso fazer? Ele tá escrevendo de novo, velho. Salvou o game. Oceano Atlântico, dia 28. De quando, né? Dia 28 apenas. Será que faz 28 dias que eu tô no barco?
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Bom, vou ter que investigar a tripulação. Bom, galera, mas eu vou ficando por aqui nesse primeiro episódio do Assassin's Creed 3. O jogo tá bem bonito mesmo. Tô curtindo demais o começo aqui. Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Se vocês gostaram, não esqueça de deixar o like aí. Se vocês adoraram, favorite o vídeo. E se é a primeira vez que vocês estão vendo o canal, se inscrevam nele, que assim vocês ajudam demais na divulgação do vídeo e do canal. No próximo vídeo a gente vai continuar aqui investigando a tripulação e ver o que vai ocorrer. Estamos bem no começo do jogo e vamos ver o que vai ocorrer futuramente. Eu vou ficando por aqui então, galera. Fico um grande abraço e até mais. Fui, pessoal!